Hello and welcome to Tail and Prince, the Cutline. I am your host, Finn. We are powered by dimers.com. You will be seeing them today right over here on that website right there. We'll be going over it. New show, new content coming out this week, and we're going to have it going every week. It's going to be every Friday night. I know this is technically Saturday morning for a lot of you, but I am not tech savvy, so the graphics and everything you just saw took me forever to get that. But basically, we're just going to be going over what happened Thursday, Friday, going over the cut line, seeing how our bets did so far this week, seeing as how I am now a huge fan of top 20 first round bets. We'll be going over that. Got another one, got a first round leader. Thank God. Sergio almost took that way. We'll be going over that again in a moment, getting ahead of myself a little bit. But again, just going over what happened Thursday, Friday, see if there's any potential bets we might be able to help win some money back if we are losing at the moment. But so far, thoughts are kind of thought this is how it's going to go. Realistically, Spieth, what can I say? The guy just plays so well. We went over it. He's played this tournament 9 times, seven top 15s, two top twos, or like six tops, something ridiculous. Like he never finished outside the 15th, won it once, tied second like twice or something like that. He's just phenomenal here. The scary thing is he could have done he could be 13 under. He had a couple putts right when they came out of the rain delay. He was on fire, and then he had like two or three putts in a row that he just missed. One was hanging off the edge, and I thought I cursed him because I tweeted out on the Tail and Print Twitter handle about how he's on fire, and then he went cold. So I just learned my lesson. I got to shut the hell up. But the first round, oh my gosh! And then Sergio, that little bastard, I thought he was going to take it. What a round by him! Hold out from the sand for eagle. I was sweating at that point. That's when I thought maybe the wheels could be falling off, and the dream of finally hitting a first round leader bet was going to happen. But going over the first round bets, I'll just put a couple up here. There's a few other ones, but as you can see, oh excuse me, that's the wrong one. So, but Sahith Thagala, no, he's a top 20, but he got cut. We'll go over that one. But first round bets, I had Jordan Spieth, round one leader. He was 22-1. Unfortunately, he split that one with Sergio. So it only paid out 11-1, but luckily I had half a unit on that. So wasn't too bad to get that. Duff Daddy, oh my God. He just didn't show up for me this week, but that's all right. Plus 500. Can't complain. Still hit the top 20 round one leaders so far. This is the first offer I had, but definitely starting off positive with Spieth. Moving along, I guess we'll just keep going with my card. So I got Taylor Gooch finishing the top 20. Dimers gave him a 4-1 shot. Excuse me, it's a 4-1. Dimers gave him like a 20% chance to hit that one. We'll get back on that real quick. Playing well, just as I thought. He fits well with this course. He has a great iron game. It's just I like his game, but the thing is, it's very erratic. Sometimes he's up, sometimes he's down. But -4 through the first two rounds, playing well. One under today. I think conditions played a little bit of a factor into that one, but definitely look for him on the weekend to climb back up. I'm really happy with that 4-1 top 20. I think it's going to play out really well. There's some guys in there that kind of scare me. Kisner, he was really catching on today. Corey Connors, 3 under. He's somebody I love. Corey Connors. We'll talk about him in 2 seconds. But moving up a little bit, Finau, 3 under. Finau plays well at this course. It just if he can hit his drive straight, that's a huge plus for him because he can outpower this course. It's just a matter of can he not shit his pants on Sunday too? That's another one. Daniel Berger -2, just kind of a steady, just nothing too crazy going off today, but doing well enough. Morikawa 4 under. Again, he lost on a playoff last year to Berger on that one that they both almost picked up the gimmies. But going through it, Eric Compton, what a story, 200 today. He's got some great odds. Matt McNeely, a lot of pundits did like him in the golf scene. I wish I had tailed that one, but unfortunately, every time I bet Matt McNeely, he has bit me right in the ass. Chuck Hoffman, -8 today. Good for you, buddy. Plays the Texas course as well. Sebastian Munoz, -5. today. 8 under total. He's playing very well. For a guy that hit his drive into a trash can last week, doing good. Can't doing very good. So he's somebody I like with Spieth right now. This is just this is his course. Kokrak, I have money on him. I love Spieth, so I'm in a tough spot with this one because the heart wants Spieth, but the wallet wants Kokrak. I got Kokrak going off at 50 to 1. Let's pull that card up, see how everything's going. So Sahith Tagala, top 20. He got cut. He's somebody I love him. He hit me a few bets earlier in the year, so he's somebody I just like to keep an eye on every week if he plays. He doesn't play too often. So whenever he does, I just like to sprinkle a little bit because he's kind of my new Will Zalatoris when nobody knew about Zalatoris, and I just hit him for top 10 bets every damn week. So it's like Heath Tagala. I hope he's my next Zalatoris, but can't really find those. Kokrak, as we mentioned, he's -10. He's playing lights out right now. Big man's putting it great all around, just great performance. Reminiscent of Shadow Creek when he won last year. And again, he's somebody you gotta like Kokrak. If you don't really know golf too well, Kokrak's a cool dude, and he's a great game. Really improved this year. Putting's unbelievable. He's reading the greens well. It's going to be a good one to watch. Spieth and Kokrak. I feel like Kokrak's playing really sharp. Spieth is a little erratic from time to time, but he's been able to save himself because around the greens, he is just unbelievable. Especially this week, he knows these greens, he knows his grass, everything. Like at the Fort Worth, Texas area, he even said sleeping in his own bed the night of the tournament is a huge help. Sergio, that oh my God, 1 under today. I'm so happy he lived out on 18, though, so I could get that one bet. But we're going to go Neiman -2. Again, he's been shaky a little bit, but he's somebody with his talent can really take him a long way. Corey Connors -3. He was 3 under today. I I don't think the Spieth would have to implode, and I don't think he's going to implode. Could they go again like a Chuck Hoffman's go 8 under, and then Spieth goes 4 under? That would still take him. He's got such a big lead with that one. So I feel like some of these bets are not looking too swell right now. But Kokrak's still definitely in the mix. And as we go back over here, Gooch, he's definitely in the mix too. A lot of cuts, but Spieth started us off at plus 4.5 units. So worst case scenario is I break even this week. So thank you for that one, Lord Spieth. Definitely happy. So looking at the dimers percentages for this one, Spieth 28.1, Kokrak 23.2. I mean, I think that's actually you got to go with that. That's very fair. Munoz is somebody like 5.1, 800. He's been playing well. I want to see actually. I'm going to pull up. I'm going to go to DraftKings. Make sure you head over to DraftKings as well. Dimers has a really good promotion going on with them. Make a $5 bet on an NBA playoff game. I think it's a money line, and if you hit it, they'll give you $200. So just throw it on the Nets, Sixers. Just pick one of the easy ones, and then you get $200. So definitely do that. I'm over at DraftKings now. So let's check this out. Spieth -106, Kokrak plus 450. Not bad. If you don't have money on Kokrak, I think 4.5 to 1. That's not a bad one. Just throw some pizza money on there. $5, won a couple bucks back. Munoz 20 to 1, not too shabby right there. But I mean, we can't go too far down this board. Some guys I think like Berger, he did it Sunday. He could put up some low numbers, I should say, not big numbers, low numbers on the weekend, but that would still have to imply that Kokrak and Spieth go up 3, 4 under, and then Berger's got to go 8 under. So it's a tough one. Streelman's definitely somebody to keep an eye on. I would maybe even say DraftKings has him at plus 450 for a top 5. Streelman top 5 could be a good one. Finau 3.5 to 1, not too shabby. Berger 4 to 1. Ooh, Burger 4 to 1. I do like that. Where's he at right now? I just saw him, but again, winner last year, had a great weekend. He's right outside. He's tied 16th right now, just a few strokes back. I think Burger 4 to 1 for a top 5 finish. I like that one a lot. That's over at DraftKings right now. All right, let's pull up Grange's card real quick before I get too carried away because I think he's having himself a decent week right now. So we got Grange's card. He's got Denny McCarthy. He also fell on that one. I had him too. He kind of screwed us over. Cam Davis, let's see, top 20 plus 420. He's even right now. Let's see, where are we going for the top 20 right now? So we go over to there. We're 16th, 25th, 3 under. All right, still got a shot. Definitely got a shot. So that's live right there. Richard Wierenski, even. I mean, you could definitely. You're never out if you make the cut. You can get a top 10. You can put yourself together a good weekend, and then some of these guys can choke. Let's see, Kevin Na. Ooh, top 10. Kevin Na, I like that. Former winner here. Won earlier this year, I believe it was the Sony. So definitely, and you just gotta like Kevin Na, man. It's great watching him hit those close putts, and he just picks up the ball before it hits the bottom of the cup, practically. Good guy, Gary Woodland, -1 for an outright winner. I think that's too far. I get he just has to put up some monster numbers and hope nobody else in front of him does that. Which he's 10 shots back. Come on, like you just have to hope for some implosions. Berger -4. While I think that is a tall task, could it be done? Yeah. I mean, he did it last year, had a great weekend, but Spieth just plays this course so well. He's in such good form right now. It's so hard to bet against him. Kokrak, I do hope he gets it. One shot back. I do love that. Don't get me wrong, I love that, but damn, I just don't know. Spieth is just playing so well. I'm going back here. So let's see. I got Gooch +400. He's -4. So right now he's cashing. Palmer, Ryan Palmer, my lord, have some pride. What's he at right now? He's a member of this course and he's at like even. I think he just barely made the cut. I think he hit the number online. Yeah, Ryan Palmer, 400 today. Respectable showing, but my God, dude, you are a member at this course. I don't think he had a birdie all of round one. So slightly embarrassing. Let's get this one off the screen real quick. Chris Kirk, he was somebody I liked for a top 10. Didn't take it officially, but again, I think it's just the story he has. I'm such a sucker for it, and I'll always follow that one. So let's see what we got. I know these odds are still updating right now. So if you see these odds, they might not be correct. They're getting everything going right now. All right, so top 20. I think these are supposed to be like the top 10s actually. And these are the top 5. But either way, because if this is correct, actually, this could be top 20 plus 160 plus 500. If it's 5-1 for a top 20 for Munoz, take it and run. I don't think that's correct. Let me see if I can go over to FanDuel because I think they are updating this at the moment. So top 20. Now Munoz is -300. So yeah, these are updating right now. But we can still see probabilities for everything. So let's see if we can find anybody. I mean, Eric Compton, there's a good story. -2 today. I mean, to finish in the top 20, I bet his odds aren't too great at the moment. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like 7-1. Worth a shot. -7 right now, playing well. Matt McNeely, I wouldn't say no doing that bet, but he always just he screws me over every time. I hate to say it like that, but if I bet on him, that's like the kiss of death for him. Chuck Hoffman, he's my round one leader guy, and didn't do it this week. But Streelman's definitely somebody to keep an eye on. Finau, Berger, like I said, two guys I like that could definitely finish in the top 5, have the talent to go past some of these guys. Corey Connors +650 for a top 5. Damn. Okay. Okay. I kind of like that one a lot. Corey Connors +650 for a top 5. There's somebody ball striker, narrow courses or narrow fairways. Greens are tiny. I like Connors. He's one of the most accurate hitters on tour off the tee. Irons are great. Just start picking up. Could be a very good one right there. 6.5-1. Taylor Gooch 10-1. Obviously, I like him, but just top 20. You don't have to get too fancy. JT, there's somebody. We'll get to some of the guys who missed the cut this week, but JT, Jekyll and Hyde, great holes, and then some holes you're like, what the? That looks like I'm playing the hole. Just he was hitting off like rocks. I can't remember if that was today or yesterday because the rain delay, everything that happened today. They're playing the replays, and sometimes I didn't know what was what at that point, but trying to figure it out by the shirts. But you live, you learn. So let's go back to over here because I actually wanted to go. We had some big names that missed the cut this week. We're going Phil. I mean, he's hanging. He's got the hangover from the PGA. Can't blame it on that one. +2. Played well today. Entertaining. Crowd was loving him. Phil's feeding off of it. He just kind of looked like a zombie out there a little bit. Can't lie. It just I don't know what to say. He just feels like he thinks he's in the twilight zone right now. I don't blame him. 50 years old, winning the PGA Championship. The scene that was, I mean, that's iconic. They'll be showing that forever. Unbelievable. do what you want. As he said, at the end of the day, he still won the PGA championship the other day. So who cares what happens this week? Patrick Reed, Dimers gave him the best chance to win this tournament. He missed the cut. I said during the podcast, I didn't have a good feeling about Reed this week. He just seems like one of those guys for tournaments like this. He's in it. And you're like, oh, he's a grinder. Next week, however, at Muirfield, I think I think the odds are going to be very good coming off a cut. So he's somebody to keep an eye on for Muirfield because he does play well at the tough courses. Muirfield has some of the best competition. That's somebody I think to keep an eye on. He could be a low key, missed cut, top 10, top 5 kind of guy. Phil, as we just mentioned, he's on the PGA Championship hangover. Sung Jae, my beautiful panda, my man. I love him, but +2. He just has these weeks. It is what it is. Russell Knox. I thought he was going to do a little bit better this week, but eh, what can you say? Let's see. Anybody else? Scotty Scheffler. That is a big shock. Maybe because it feels like he hasn't taken any time off in like a year and a half. +3, but it's Texas. That's why. He's a Texas guy, so you kind of always think those guys are going to show out, but hey, happens sometimes. Harry Higgs, the big rig. I had him for my DraftKings. He was my lone guy on DraftKings who did not make the cut this week, but I still love that man. Big sexy. I love the V-neck look at all times. You rock it, my man. Lee Westwood, the resurgence is dying down a little bit. Cam Champ, always up and down. Joel Damon, bucket hat, always respect the hell out of that. Mike Kosaki, he was the guy you might remember from. He had the Monday qualifier, called his father. It's very emotional. I think we all saw it if you're a golf fan. He had the sponsors exemption this week, +9. Good showing. He did do better than my boy Will Gordon, who I love to pick all the time. Luckily, did not pick him this week, but nonetheless, still good showing. Congrats to Mike. Keep grinding, my friend. I know he's down near Grange in the Tampa area. So again, looking at some bets real quick. If we're looking at the weekend, Justin Rose, top 5, former winner here recently too. I think 2018. It seemed like he just missed a couple, but he could be a little bit. But everyone, that's the story of the tournament. Everyone can always be there. He just I just feel like he's having some good golf right now, playing some good golf, playing whatever it is. Some good golf. A Burger, I think Burger top 5, 4-1, great bet. Corey Connors top 5, 6.5-1, great bet. I'm trying to find some top 20s, but it does not look like they have them over at DraftKings. I will see right now. FanDuel's got some real quick. Let's check them out real quick. Looking, I mean, Chris Kirk 5-1, possibly. Abe Answer, just trying to see if there's anybody that I like that has some decent odds. Zalatoris, possibly. And no, don't really like the top 20s over here right now. So we're going to head back over to DraftKings real quick. And let's see if we can go here for some top 10s, get some good odds. We got a 45. Morikawa, he's going off. That's about right. +125. Let's see that right here. Yeah, +225 for the top 5. Morikawa, that's actually not too bad of a bet. I bet Morikawa, again, played well here last year. Not too bad of a bet. You know what? I would say maybe let's hold off on some things like firing away too much. I think Corey Connors, definitely a good bet to have. Let's see, leader after round 3. Spieth, Kokrak's 3.5-1. Not too bad. Let's see who else is in striking distance we have up here again. Let me just take a look. I mean, realistically, all right, I would say if he goes 3 under, that gets him to 14. And then if he went 7, 13, he had to go 8 under. I would say, yeah, 7 under and above. So Munoz -8, he could definitely have a good. I could see him having a good Saturday and choking on Sunday. Munoz, what's he going off at for round 3 leader? 16-1, not too bad. Sergio 12, Kokrak 3.5. I'd maybe throw some pizza money on Sebastian Munoz, round 3 leader, 16-1, not too bad. Do I think? I don't know, but why not? All right, and then winning margin. Let's see, one stroke plus 250, two strokes plus 350 after a playoff plus 450. There was a playoff last year. Playoffs, yeah. So maybe a playoff plus 450. Sprinkle that one in real quick. Um, but yeah, nothing too great. The Lions again. It's not like the flashiest tournament. It's a week after a major, so you're not going to get as many bets as we had last week. But if you are following along, we'll go over the betting cards again one last time before we head out. So this is Grange's card. So in play, he still has Cam Davis for a top 20 at plus 420. Richie Warinsky, he's still in play for a top 10. He's at even tied 40, yeah, tied 49th along with Cam Davis. Again, that's 12-1 though. So let's hope Richie has a good weekend. Kevin Na, 5-1 to finish in the top 10. He's currently tied 30th, -2. And then his two outrights technically still in play. Berger, I think, is the only realistic one that has a shot, unless good guy Gary Woodland pulls out two of the best rounds ever. And let's see, Berger is 19-1 to do that one, at least on the card he's got. And then my card, already off in the green. We had Spieth win. That got me plus 5.5 units. Again, I only did half a unit and he split it. So 22 divided by 2 divided by 2, 5.5. Duff Daddy, top 20 after round one, did not win that one. He shit the bed. Ryan Palmer absolutely shit the bed after round one, so lost that one. Taylor Gooch is still very much in play, top 24-1. He's currently tied 16th, -4. Denny McCarthy, cut. Big Rig Harry Higgs, cut. Sahith Thagala, cut. Kokrak, second. So he's live for me, definitely. Justin Rose, live, I would say, -4, top six, tied 16. Again, he's got to have some pretty damn good rounds. Connors, I think that's going to be my play, actually. If I have to put one in, 6.5-1, Corey Connors, top 5. That's going to be the new play. So with that, thank you for tuning in. Be sure to head over to dimers.com right here as I'm pointing over there. They have some great NBA props. They just hit a prop yesterday that was plus 950 or something like that. It was ridiculous. Seriously, check it out. Yeah. So again, thank you for joining. This is the first of many for the Cutline. I am Finn from Tail and Print, powered by dimers.com. Have a great weekend. We'll be back on Sunday for the recap episode. Grange will be with me. Hopefully, we have some winning cards. Again, the heart wants Spieth because I love Spieth, but the wallet wants Kokrak. 50-1 never hurts anybody. All right, folks, have a good one. Later.